accepted.
The first line of dialogue in this game is a cliche.
He's got a gun.
Registered gun owner does not equal carrying a gun right now. Covers his face but not his fingertips. 90% of these are driving infractions. I thought I was playing as a badass criminal, not a careless driver, and last time I checked, infractions don't go on your criminal record. You say that CTOS is different? Perhaps, but they'd be storing way more information than they need. Reckless drivers aren't necessarily criminals. The best hackers leave without a trace, and they certainly don't label their malware as malware, or write explicitly that it's a remote access Trojan. Basically, let the lack of realism commence. Let the shitstorm of expositional videos commence.
Many believed the attack would be a killing blow for smart city development. They were wrong.
Because Ubisoft made a lot of money off of that game, so they decided to make a sequel.
This weirdo's wrench.
Ah, it's Kylo Ren's brother, Kylo Wrench. Few will realise how truly advanced Kylo Wrench's mask is. It has a tiny, perfectly concealed voice modulator, excellent but tiny concealed speakers, and it reflects his emotional state. Forget about hacking, he should go into cosplay.
I say we tear down the f***ing wall.
Oh, that's bad news for Donald Trump.
Their personal data is being used to rob them of their f***ing freedoms.
Ironically, I'm almost 100% certain that Ubisoft is gathering demographic information, playtimes, play stints, and just about every other statistic they can about the people playing the game right now. Ubisoft. Apparently Marcus's anal cavity can accommodate that probe. This NPC never turns his head to look at us. Watchdogs 2 momentarily switches franchises and becomes a satirical commercial from Grand Theft Auto.
We aren't hackers, Devin.
This car is a discount Knight Rider.
You know what I'm thinking? We cut our own version of that trailer.
Oh, this is far superior in story to Watchdogs. In that story, we were just trying to track down our niece's killer. In this one, we're getting followers for our hacking organization. So much more interesting and emotionally involving. For the record, we were being sarcastic. We think this game's story is a bit shit compared with the story of Watchdogs.
All units, we're in pursuit of a stolen vehicle from the movie studio.
If response time was that quick, there'd be no more crime. Also, the following car chase is literally Grand Theft Auto. They're adding functionality to the car, not hacking it. So far, this game is a mashup of Watch Dogs, Grand Theft Auto, and Need for Speed.
And what are we gonna do? You know, for real.
Now that it comes to it, what the hell do they do? How does their organization make money? And how do they get enough capital to set this whole place going?
Come to see the magic happen? I'll let you watch while I do my thing.
If you wanted magic, maybe you should be watching me work.
Ho ho! Did Luke ride on Yoda's back? I think not.
I was always more of a Lando man myself. On the Millennium Falcon, ran Cloud City, blew up the second Death Star, killer mustache.
Killer mustache. I'm more of a Chewie guy myself. Rips off arms, handy with a hydro spanner, more hair than an 80s Greek porno.
I can see that.
Witty banter isn't remotely witty.
Chip! It's a little... hard to get out.
Kylo Wrench manages to smash the toaster with a sledgehammer without damaging the chip.
Stroll over to the distribution center and match the number plate of one of their trucks.
Earlier, he mentioned a spanner. Now a number plate? Is this an American talking or a subject of the crown? Remember what I said earlier about good hackers leaving no trace? This is f***ing over the top and ridiculous. In the world of Watch Dogs 2, there is an angry woman smashing a car on every street.
Noodle is at it again. The search engine giant announced they will be acquiring yet another startup tech company.
The search engine giant Noodle is selling people's private information? I wonder what real-world company Noodle could be modeled after. Well, I guess we'll never know. These writers are just so subtle.
This is worse than annoying. This is a declaration of war. I will not be censored.
And here you may view the female millennial in her natural habitat, wearing stupid clothing, sporting an obnoxious haircut, and whining about her God-given rights being violated. DedSec needs to change their image. What comes to mind when I see this image? Death. I don't see revolution or truth.
Home, provider of smart houses in the Bay Area.
Writers spoon-feed the book of exposition through a news outlet.
Okay, so there's a lift that will take you down into the basement.
Another instance of Americans speaking like citizens of the crown.
Oh, and there's a warrant out for your arrest. Hacking, corporate espionage, and breaking and entering.
Don't forget the assault and battery, mate.
I genuinely don't have a plan, but I got an idea.
Apparently there's a difference now between a plan and an idea that you can put into action.
This is my brand. Now it's completely
She says her brand is f***ed because she got some hate on the internet. She needs to grow the f*** up, because internet hate comes to all online creators. Kylo Ren's outfit.
DedSec's got a rule. No personal armies. No leaders.
Yeah. Well, FYI, I saw you leading out there.
Oh, man, this is everything we're fighting against.
You're fighting against leaders? What the f***?
Big Brother's a sex offender? This is exactly why we went after home.
To catch pedophiles? I thought you were trying to bring down the system or some equally stupid shit.
You kids are gonna need to work your way up to Bloom, even with me helping.
Ray, are you briefing him without me? We were supposed to do that together.
She's more annoying than the sister from Watchdogs. Marcus's disguise is a DedSec hat.
Are you new here?
Doesn't think anything odd about an employee wearing a DedSec hat.
Ratio, do these go to the server room?
Yes, but not for you. Facial recognition, very advanced.
Facial recognition ain't very advanced. My banking app logs me in with facial recognition.
Look, man, I don't want to be the bad guy here.
You don't want to be the bad guy here? You know, GTA may have had some out there characters, but at least they were satirical.
Citizens of the world, may I have your f***ing pathetic attention? DedSec is a bunch of losers spamming your newsfeed.
Kill me now. Please.
But if you don't do it, then I start naming names. That's right. Names. Identities. A veritable who's who. Bitch.
She's annoying, and I don't care if she's supposed to be.
Wrench, important question time. Aliens versus Predator.
This 5-minute conversation they make me listen to about Alien vs. Predator, a film I don't give two fucks about. Convenient retired exhaust duct is convenient. You know how you felt when Han Solo says there's always a way to blow it up in The Force Awakens? That's how I feel right now.
Looks like suspect is gone. We lost him.
Cops apparently lose their suspect when he steps into an obviously stolen vehicle, even if they have him under a spotlight.
That one's pretty clear.
Oh, come on, that's not the way it works.
Sorry, Josh, he's f***ing dead.
Oh my god, Marcus!
The black man is the first to die cliché. Also, I'm all out of f***s to give about this underdeveloped character whose name I can't even remember as I'm typing this sin out.
That's right. You and me know what's what.
We've officially gone full GTA. Nobody in this room questions a random bloke who obviously isn't supposed to be there. There is apparently a monopoly on server room installations because every single one in this game looks the same. That or Ubisoft is lazy.
You got the hideout's frequency.
In the world of Watchdogs, hideouts have frequencies.
Right now, I am an act of God.
What the f does that mean? I'm suddenly beset with the overwhelming urge to sin this arsehole's man bun. Also, while this villain's better than the bloke from Dying Light whose name we can't remember, he's still pretty weak. Kylo Ren's mask apparently stays on by magic.
Hipster dick. I like. Hi, I'm Hipster Dick. I only wear skinny condoms.
Stay classy, Ubisoft. Cops don't stop you in this game, even when you shoot right by them over a double yellow line.
All of Bloom's metadata is about to be ours.
I guess the writers decided to have Marcus say metadata instead of data, because metadata is a fancier sounding word.
His container is nicer than my last apartment.
But it probably doesn't have running water. Or a toilet. This tablet's just been sitting in that safe on the whole time. How does it have power?
That's crazy. I love it.
The "that's insane and I love it" cliché.
It matched up with periods leading up to volatile trading all the way back to 2007.
2007? Wait, you saying the financial crisis was
an early bellwether test?
Explaining real-world events through a fictitious set of circumstances. Luckily for Marcus, everything including his headphones and his phone are waterproof.
The blueprints you found show a service elevator shaft.
They say that shaft is a bad mother.
Shut your mouth!
Sitara suddenly takes offense at a dick joke, even though she made a hipster dick joke just a few minutes ago.
That's no moon. Is that your drone?
Surprise!
Shittiest reference ever. That line was so good in Star Wars because the Death Star looked like a moon from far away. The drone looks nothing like a moon.
One night in the desert together, and the two of you are best friends?
It's not like he's known you for much longer, Kylo Ren.
The people are angry, and they should be. They're taking back what's theirs.
I'm sure that millions of regular law-abiding citizens go about their daily lives blissfully unaware and uncaring about CTOS or Bloom. Their liberties aren't being trampled upon, and they're safer because of the citywide surveillance. So when he says people, I think he means people that do stuff that looks shady.
Titus and Bloom plan to put CTOS functionality into armed robots and use them against civilians.
Against rioting civilians, yes, and also for military situations. They said nothing in their promotional videos about repressing the general population.
Compared to other Silicon Valley Titans, Titus goes unnoticed.
These videos are a pointless waste of the gamer's time, because they're only a summary of what we already know, in a really annoying style, I might add. Wow, one scrub of his brush and the whole billboard's covered in shit.
Sure sounds like something Invite would want.
I looked up Invite because I swore that it was spelled with an exclamation point in the other subtitles, only to discover that there's a real company called Invite. Good job, Ubisoft. I feel like every one of these breaking and entering server room missions is the same.
They're using Bellwether. Damn! That means Bloom is behind all of this.
Surprise! Oh, no, wait, not really.
Miracles are for losers, Mark.
Duchamp's dialogue coach in this scene was Tommy Wiseau. Hopefully this billiard ball lanyard has a strong rope, otherwise the friction will saw it in half and Marcus will go plummeting to his death. Come to think of it, that would be an excellent and dramatic ending.
Isn't blowing up voting machines kinda extreme?
I'm so confused. Earlier Sitara said that Marcus should bring some dynamite. Now she's unsure about blowing up voting machines? Fucking millennials, mate.
Josh found out where they keep the machines. He's waiting for you outside Fort Point.
Fort Point? On my way.
Oh, and Marcus, you might want to bring some explosives.
DedSec has managed to create a bomb that only harms voting machines.
Homeland Security just put you on their most wanted list.
Who cares? We have had virtually no trouble from law enforcement. We were even wanted by the FIB, I mean, the FBI.
Big data is invasive and shitty.
Yeah, except for all the places where it's not, like Google. Bursts of anger seem oddly out of step with his boring-ass character they've been developing throughout the whole game. It's suddenly okay for Marcus to do the heavy lifting again. See, I told you it wouldn't be a problem that we're on Homeland Security's most wanted list. NPCs in this game are just as stupid as the ones in Dying Light. Look at that arsehole just stand there, watching us choke him out.
They tricked you into thinking it's what you asked for.
Marcus unintentionally describes Watchdogs 2.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed!
Thank you for watching today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, like, comment. Follow us on Twitter, so that way we can let you know when we're coming out with a new video. Like us on Facebook and Google+. Also, if you haven't already, check out my book. Have a great day.